Hi, I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for April 28th, 2022. So it's getting kind of warm out here, but it's okay. Okay. Today, I wanted to go into town because I wanted to I've been watching some videos about foraging and stuff because, like I said before, there's a lot of stuff out here. It looks so, even though it's dry and desert, like the plants look, you know? And so, and yeah, I'm talking about the cactuses because that's the plants that are out here. Um, and so this particular time right now is a time when you forage a particular plant, and that's called the cholla bud, right? And I've been walking, they're all over the place right here. Red ones, yellow ones, and those are both edible, right? But there's a particular way you got to clean and do those. And so I want to go to a dog park because I found another dog park. We went to one yesterday and I couldn't let Chica in there because there was another dog in there. But then when me and Brian went in there, that dog was mean to Brian. I even said, I was like to the guy, hey, I mean, what's wrong with your dog? Doesn't get along with other dogs or what? I'm like, because that's why that one's out there, you know? Because Chica was like, "Rah!" Getting pissed off at the end. The guy's like, oh, no. And he calls his dog over here. He's like, don't you? But he didn't do shit. All he did was like sit there. He didn't play with the dog. I was trying to throw a ball with Brian, and then that dog wanted to come play, but the dog was mean to Brian. So it's like I kept looking back at the guy like, what the hell? Why do you even bring the dog to the dog park if your dog doesn't get along with other dogs, and if you're not going to play with it, So, anyways, I tried to do what I could with Brian, and then I took the dogs on another walk around the park, hoping that guy would leave, but he didn't leave. He was just still sitting there. And so I was like, all right, you know what? And then I remembered that I had looked online and there's another dog park and it wasn't that far. So I went there. Ooh, that dog park was really nice. And the park was huge. It was a park. When we got there, it had, I guess, they have the kids playing softball and soccer or whatever. See, I think it was soccer actually. So there was a whole bunch of families there and they were doing the soccer day with the kids, it must have been the day, which was perfect because no dogs were in there. Everybody was focused on the family and the kids. So we went in there. That dog park was way bigger, a lot more things to jump off of and play. So they were happy. They were happy there. We stayed there for a nice little amount of time because it was evening and it was nice and cool. So yeah, so I want to go back to that dog park because it was much bigger. I want to walk around it because I want to kind of see, because it's big, the original park. I mean, and then in that big park is the dog park. But I want to walk around the whole original park and see. I like to do that before we actually go into a dog park. I like to walk the whole perimeter of the park, for my own exercise because I like to walk too. So anyways, we're going to do that. I met a real nice couple that's here. I like that, and they're really nice. I think the lady's a photographer. And I gave her one of the hats because, if I got hats, anyone who approaches the trailer or isn't afraid to and will talk to me, whatever, everybody gets a hat, basically, if I have them, and she came and I was like, oh yeah, come. I was just going to give her my little card that has my name and this channel on there. I don't advertise the tarot channel. I recommend it for people who I see are hurt or who might need a little, confidence boost. But otherwise, this is my favorite channel. Now it is. Before I liked the tarot, it kept me busy, whatever. But is to that's another thing. Like I have been watching a couple tarot, or not watching, but listening to a couple tarot readings lately. And because, I'll be doing stuff outside. I like to hear noise or music or whatever. Sometimes I'll hear something will end and another video will start automatically. Sometimes it's tarot. So sometimes I'm like, let me just hear what it, and some of them like, I'm like, what? What are you doing? And I look at the page and the people, they're not even shuffling the cards on there. You can't see what's going on. Where are they getting their stories from? So I feel kind of like iffy. I don't like watching other, who I have been noticing who have been really good tarot readers that I noticed that I never really paid attention are the men, the tarot readers who are guys. like that guy, what is his name? Minnow Pond. That guy, he's good. He talks about, because you know what? Sometimes I want to hear the tarot, because when I do the readings, I don't feel like my story's in there, you know, the one that I'm looking for. Because I'm kind of looking for future, you know, endeavors or business or ideas or creative stuff. You know, I'm looking for that. And I don't, but I heard some stuff about, he brought something up and I was like, oh yeah, he's right. You know, so I like him. I still like Cup of Love with Cindy. She's nice. She hasn't been on too much. She went back to work. Tarot's, I don't know. And I don't feel like tarot's a lot of money to be made there, you know. But I still enjoy doing it. I like it, you know. I like to have that interaction with the cards. I like to do that. You know, it's fun for me, you know, especially out here. If I feel like that, if I don't want to listen to anything, I want to be interactive, I will do that, you know. But yeah, he brought something up and I was real happy about that, you know. And yeah, so I do have some idea here. I you know, and I did try, and this guy, he brought up that I'm trying to maybe respark an idea I had in the past, and he was right. And it's, you know, I don't like to talk about other people too much on here, you know, but, or my personal, but something is coming back around, right? Not an ex or anything like that. I'm talking about an idea. An idea is coming back around, you know, and somebody has given me hope for this. It's just a little thing though. It's just a little tiny thing, but it would help me to get started on a bigger future thing, that, because I think it's good to start small to learn stuff, you know. This is not going to happen for months, and it might not happen. It might not happen, but it's an idea that's been sparked again, like a new planting of some seeds. So that's nice, you know. But but about the foraging, I just remembered because I looked out there and I seen about the foraging. Yeah, I'm gonna go into town. I want to go into town and I want to buy the baskets that I seen them using. If I can, I don't know if it's gonna be easy to find that. But I'm looking for a basket that I saw them how they were doing it, and I've also collected a saguaro spine, which I noticed they said that's what they use, the indigenous people who are back in the day where you're foraging out here. They use the spine of the saguaro, and I just watched a video, they show how to do it, you know. And I saw a guy also doing it. I think I posted a video of that guy on my Facebook page, you know, because I'm really interested in that. And I actually saw a lady cooking with that stuff. It looked real good. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to try to do that. Get some water, normal stuff. Once again, we're staying here at this spot until the 3rd. And you guys know I'm not going to really reveal the spot until I leave, because I don't like, it's safer for me that way, you know. And I don't give personal readings. I don't do that stuff online, but I will give them out here. And I don't really charge for them unless somebody takes it as like, oh, it's gonna be fun. Then I'll be like, okay, it'll be a donation for some. But if I see someone hurt and I want to help them, that's usually free, you know, because I take it serious, you know, if I do it for someone. And yeah, that's just, I take it serious because a lot of the times it's not like a happy reading. For some reason, I pull the traumas out of people. I don't know. Some people pull love and some people I pull traumas, like if somebody comes in here to do a reading, most likely, most of the time, I got to have a box of tissue right here because they're crying by the time I leave. You know what I mean? So it's like, but it helps them. I know it helps a little bit, and they realize stuff, and plus a lot of times people react better when they hear stuff from strangers. Yeah, you know. So I just try to be as nice as possible when it comes to that, though, but yeah, that's what's been going on here, and this spot is nice though. I still didn't get the dog pool for the dogs, but you know what? Oh, another thing. I think I might take Brian in for a washing today. Um, I already washed Chica this month. I don't want to wash the dogs more than once a month because it dry their their skin. It's not good for their skin. Um, so I'll probably I'm gonna see if I pass a Tractor Supply that has a what do you call those the dog wash. I like those. And so Brian. But after this, the next dog washing for Brian will be a grooming because he needs it. His fur is starting to get thick, and it's extra thick because the dirt out here, it collects it easier too. So I need to wash him up real good, even though I know probably when we come back or go to a park or go somewhere, he's going to roll around in some dirt or whatever. But at least I got the majority of him clean. And plus I want to use my flea and tick shampoo that I found. I wanted to use that on Chica before, but Chica's good in so many ways compared to Brian. I love Brian, okay. I love him, yes. But I just want to say, like, Chica's hair is so short. You can see anything crawling on her because you see her skin. And she doesn't have, like, fleas and all that. Yeah, you can see her boo-boos if she has it. So if I need to put some Solve or something on her, I put it. I haven't had to since the way beginning. She's all healed up. All her boo-boos are healed. Yeah, she's like a cleaner. I don't know. It's weird. And I'm not sure if I need to wash. Well, I do need to wash her every month. I know some people, they don't wash their dogs for months, and some of those people's dogs, they look super clean. They're like self-grooming or I don't know. And they got long hair and everything. But I just like that, because I also let them jump into the bed at night, and they don't, all the stains basically on my bed and up here is from me. From spilling drink on there, and then the stain circle comes. It's not from the dogs. The only thing the dogs leave is like, you know what? They do bring dirt up because if I do this, like you can't see it with the camera. If I do this in some spots, you see the dust. And I know that's from the dog. That all can't be from me. When it comes to tracking in dirt, the culprit, that's me. Whatever sticks to my shoes, the dog's feet, they don't track in stuff. It's really weird. But I do have the little black doggy hairs. I can see all of Chica's hairs. I can't really see Brian's because his is like an earth tone. But I know they're probably around. But yeah. I guess I wanted to chit chat a little bit in this one, right? But that's all I have for you guys anyways. That's what we're going to do. I want to try that thing, that choya buds, right? And this is a food that also they said is higher in calcium than milk. Wow, right? So yeah, it's like midday. It's around noontime-ish. So I'm gonna start packing up so we can go in, and then I'll probably show you guys a little bit. I don't know if I'll make a video for that. Maybe. I still have to make the video for the dehydrating, also for the visit to Smokey the Bear Museum. So I don't know. Maybe I'll stop at a library. I don't know. But that's all I have for you guys. And that's what we're doing out here. It's fun and, more love, right? It's backwards, I think. So anyhow, I'm Mona, and this was a Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for April 28th, 2022. I'll talk to you guys next time. Oh, my sister's birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday, Rosalie. Okay, bye.